Hi guys, it's Rachel here. I'm a bit late with my video today, but I thought I'd play around with these little strips and just do some collagey things on them so they can be used as belly bands or strips down the side of a page or torn up and used to embellish things. And then if I get bored of doing those, then we'll do something else. So basically I only need little bits and pieces. Hope everybody's well too. And maybe I should show you about how wide they are. About 3.5 centimeters, 1.5 inches. Some are smaller, some are slightly bigger. More or less that sort of size. They're scrap booking pieces of paper that I've got left over, and so I just thought I might have a little play with those. Maybe a little bit of textile will go onto them, and I might put just a little dollop of glue on them, and then there's a lot of ums in this video. Just a little dollop of glue, and so that way then I'm just going to zigzag down the center, and I'm just going to randomly go for it. I've never done this before, but we'll just give it a go, see how it turns out. I don't want to use that piece. I don't want to totally cover it up. What about if I bring my scraps? But that kind of bothers me because I'm a lefty. I don't like having too many things on that side. So let me just get organised here for a second. All these bits everywhere. Put that there, and then we can pull out decorated bits and pieces at our pleasure. So how's everybody going? Been very busy today, that's why I'm late. I've actually been making up fabric packs because I sold quite a few and I didn't have any left, so I have to make them, and they really do, because I have quite a few different types, they really do take a bit of time to make. So that's what's been going on all day, and I'm not even done, but I figured I better come and do my video. Might put a bit of fabric in here and there. I better go and get my video done, otherwise, because I can work on fabric packs tonight. You see, there's no rest for the wicked. I think I like that there. So I don't know if this is going to work or not. This video may not even make it, might not be published. Now, I didn't really want to cover up the whole background. Someone asked me today in one of the comments, did I ever worry about, like when I'm using book pages, did I worry about, I'm liking that bit there, bad words? Well, most of my books that I use are very old books. So obviously, they probably weren't, there weren't so many bad words around at that time. Maybe they had different bad words to us, and they're not really those sorts of topics. They're usually, a lot of the books that I find are usually like laws and decrees and civil law, or history or that sort of thing. And also some of them are written in Latin, some are in German or French, and some are in Italian. Obviously, mostly the Italian ones I can understand what's been written there, but if it's German, got no idea what's written. So it could be a bad word in German, but I don't think so. So no, she said that she had found that happened to her with the Reader's Digest, because some of those are romantic love stories, so they're talking about what, and so yes, that could happen. I don't actually use those pages because they don't like, I can use older pages, so I didn't tend to use those pages, except I did keep some of the illustrations, but I did put those in the journals that I had altered. Now, I don't obviously know how long my page is going to be, so this is longer than a page, but I can cut it And if I were to cut it, say here, I can use this as a decoration on something else. And then I know you're probably thinking, goodness gracious me, what is she up to? It's a bit like the other day. Well, I'm up to no good. Anyway, yes, so you can just, or you could attach it to another piece, like so. So anyway, just bear with me. We'll see what happens. We're just going to persevere. Now, I know I've got that, but I'll cover that up. I don't want to trim it off because there's those nice pieces there. And yes, it's on that side too. So we'll just do our best to cover that bit up. So I've got some hemp here. Love my hemp. Don't throw it. And I don't even, look, it's not even ironed. Who cares? I'll just make sure I get some glue there. And because that's going to go there. And cover that bit up. Glued it to my mat. And now we don't want to always do the same thing. Let's grab some of this lovely ledger paper. This is another great way to use up little pieces of scrap paper. And I'm only wanting a little bit of glue because, as I said, I will be stitching. I will let them dry for a minute. And I think in this exercise, book page is a must. And it can go in any, it can even go, well, I don't have to, I can leave a bit of space now because I've covered up that bodgy bit there. And, oh, and I've got this nice piece here that I could stick down. Yes. Just get a bit of glue on there. I think I might like it there, even though I wasn't going to totally cover up my background, but I did like it there. Oh, here's a little piece of Amy. We'll put a little piece of Amy on here. Amy from Crafty Cat. This is a little scrap of yours. We don't throw anything out. We use it all. Use it all. Okay. Whoops. So that's good. And we might need a little bit of straw paper for a pop of colour. Okay. And I've got my stamped, what do you call them? My stamped hemps here too, which could be interesting. Oh, this is a nice piece of, oh, that would be nice right across the top of that. Let's put a bit of glue on there. This is a nice little piece of, see, didn't throw that out either. And you know why I like it there? It's joining these three pieces. It's unifying them. If you want to be a little bit philosophical, here's a little piece of trim that could go somewhere. Maybe put it in a different direction. Oh, I think I got this trim with my sister. It's not old or anything, but it's quite nice. Okay, and I think I might need something else on that one. Oh, look at this. I'll use that on another one. What about a little piece of this? So these are just some of my scanned embroideries. I'm sticking glue on there. I haven't even decided if I'm going to put it on. I am. I'm going to put it right there. Okay, look, these are not done. I'm just going to put them to the side. There's the other one. These are super fast projects. This might be a whizzy woo video today. Okay, let's see what else is happening. I mean, goodness knows where these ideas come on. I mean, I saw something not the same, but kind of not the same. Would I say similar? Not even similar, because I can't even remember what it looked like, but it was sewn bits of paper on a strip. There we go. That's the similarity. So that's a bit of, see, I kept that. That's a bit of edge. Look, I've even got this trim. This trim will be nice somewhere. I'll keep that aside there for the moment because I'm not sure where I want to put it. And then I've just got these now, because as you know, I'm working on journals, ladies. Now, except for two, the last two that I got, orders that I got, the others are all nearly done. I've stitched in all the pockets and everything and tuck spots, and I just need to, what do I need to do? I need to, words are eluding me. Oh, I need to sew in the signatures, and then And then I need to just put in the ephemera, and they are done. Oh, I have to do a little bit more decorating on the covers. I haven't finished doing the covers. I've done most of the cover, just the details. I need to put some details onto the covers. Oh, here's this nice script. Although it would be more beneficial to me to use these little bits and pieces of paper rather than wasting big pieces. I've been working hard at keeping down these scraps. So that can go there. And then what will we put on? Maybe a piece of straw paper. So this is a really fun little project, I think. Oh, and another lady asked, why am I keeping the caps? Because a subby said to me, why don't you keep the caps? So I'm keeping the caps of my glues. So by the end, she said at day 50, keep your caps. So that way we'll all be able to see how many glues did I go through in the hand. Well, like we'll just kind of double it. So we'll have a vague idea of the glues that I used for this project. Sounds crazy, I know, but you know, it's a bit of fun. Right. So I've got dinner all organised tonight, feeling inspired. Right, you're having like roasted potatoes with eggs, so like a potato sort of frittata. And you can have green beans in it too if you like. Yep. Oh, she said yes. Woohoo! And we're having, I saw a picture on Pinterest. So when I'm in doubt with cooking, I often go to Pinterest. It's a big go-to for me. And it was in German though, so I couldn't read the recipe. But the picture was very inspiring. So it had sort of roasted potatoes, roast beans, and roast tomato, and then just some, you know, mushrooms. I've already cooked the mushrooms. I baked them in the oven, not in the oven, what am I saying? In the pan with some olive oil and just whole cloves of garlic. And then, oh, I don't want to cover that up. And then, so they're already cooked. And then it was just all served together. And then an egg. I thought that's a nice different dinner. And Stefano's got some tuna. I'm not a tuna fan. So that will go well with his tuna. He just loves tuna, you know, the one that you can get in the olive oil. That's kept in the olive oil. And anyway, I'm getting distracted by dinner. So I get very excited when dinner's all sorted. Now I wonder which side will I keep of that one. I wish you could all tell me which side to keep. Which side will I keep? That side? Maybe we'll keep the green side. Get a bit of colour going on the back side. Yes, so dinner is all sorted. And I found my inspiration on Pinterest, even though I couldn't read the recipe. But it just looked like it had all been baked in the oven. Actually, I could put a squirt of balsamic, maybe even on the beans and the tomatoes before I put. Actually, I might do that on the tomatoes, especially some salt and some balsamic vinegar on the tomatoes and olive oil before they get baked, and then just olive oil and salt on the potatoes and the beans. I've sort of parboiled them just a little bit, the beans and the potatoes. So then they're more crispy when you put them in the oven. When you bake them in the oven, they come out really, really yummy. So yeah, I thought I'd give that a whirl. Something different. We haven't eaten it before, and hopefully the inspiration will continue into the next week, because dinner is quite a trial and tribulation to think about every day. As I know a lot of you, ever since I've mentioned it, a lot of you have come out that it's the same problem for lots of us that have to prepare dinner. Dinner is an annoyance, especially when you're a crafter, because you know it takes precious time away from the craft room. Except unless you're Gail and you've got your husband at home and he cooks dinner. I can't wait for my husband to be at home and he can cook dinner for me every day. It'll be his job. Oh, that will be fabulous. What about a bit of lace? Who knows how these are going to turn out? I mean, seriously, this could be a total waste of time. Total. Anyway, we'll give it a go. Oh, that was clever. I've got glue all over me. I'm sure you could see that one coming. Now, what am I going to do? I can't. I've lost my wet ones, Lulu.
I don't know.
Oh, well, did you take them?
No.
Well, they've disappeared. I can't live without wet ones. I don't know where they've gone. Where have they gone? That is the $1,000,000 question. $1,000,000 question, that is. Okay, I think, what am I wanting here? And I'm really covering up the whole lot. I think I might put that, maybe I'll put it here. I think I'll put it there. Okay. And then, have I got one more to do? Oh no, I've got 2 more. That's a beigey one. 3 more. Well, let's do them all. I won't publish it if it's no good, so don't worry about that. If I publish it, it's because I like how it turned out. Now, I really am wanting scraps. I'm not wanting to tear into anything else. That one can go on there. Have a bit of this here. Right, and I think I'll put, no, I don't think I like that one. Put that there. A bit of fabric. Fabric always looks nice with paper, doesn't it? We always like that a little bit. Put that one there. And then we've got this nice sort of beige background. Now, I do have another thought for these, but let's get the bases prepared first, and then I'll tell you my thought. Lily, have you already finished your homework?
Yeah.
What about all your other stuff you've got to do? Oh, I'm going to get into trouble. Oh, I'm not getting an answer. She's not replying to that one. Well, probably a good thing, because I might get a bad reply. Would I have gotten a bad reply? Oh, you're going to be in tears because it's nearly exam time.
I'm not in tears.
You're not in tears now, but you will be. You'll be in floods. Floods of tears. That's what's going to happen. I can predict it. Pushing my luck. I might put a little piece of this there somewhere. Right. So do bear with me, ladies. We'll see what happens. Got to trust me. Okay, they're all sticking down. Now over there, let me just grab it. I don't want to put my head in the camera. Oh, I better see how I'm going on the camera because I do go off screen quite a bit. I'm on screen, that's good. Do I need to zoom in a little bit maybe? Zoom in a bit and, okay, I can't go below there. I'll put my ruler there. Don't go below there. How about that? There we go. So I stay on screen. Otherwise you get my head. You don't want my head on screen. Okay. So does that one need anything else? Let's see what's on offer in here. Oh, there's lots of good things in here. There really are. What's that? Oh, that's a whole flower. Oh, here's a bit of my sister's. What about a little piece of that? Yes, a little piece of that. That's one of my sister's. Sister Sarah, Roxy Creations by Sarah. She's also on YouTube. Mum told me that she's incredibly busy. And she takes on more work all the time. And Mum tells her, say no. It does exist, the word N-O, but my sister never says no. So she's really busy, and that's why she's disappeared off the face of the earth. That's why we haven't heard from her. So I'm sure it's a very busy time of the year for her when it's winter in Australia, because, you know, she's involved in the rugby club and it's rugby season, and it's also rugby season at school, and she's very busy lady. So I'm sure she's itching to be crafting, but she doesn't have time. Yes, that's nice, but I'm not going to be silly. and put it over there like I did the last time, and I got all sticky fingers because I can't find my wet ones, so I'll have to put it like that. There we go. And what about, no, I don't think I want that one. A bit of this and a bit of that. A bit of this there. Okay. This might be a bit of a crazy project, I think. Tear that off. So yes, I've put quite a dent in my creations with these journals. I'm going to have to make more stuff. I put that one there, I think. This is just a piece of calico that I had torn and stamped on, not very well either. And then what would I like? Let's see what's in here. Oh, what about a bit of this writing here? Maybe not quite that big. Put that there. Oops. Oh no, I'll keep that. And I might put that there. Perfect. Okay, I really do like that. This is, if I look at it like that now, to me it's just like, what are you doing? This is crazy. But I'm curious to see how it turns out when I'm done. Very curious. What's next? Oh, music paper. We haven't had any of that for a while. Okay. And then, oh, I do love this. This is Digital Curio. Curio. They're some of my favorite papers. I just love them. And this is the sepia. It's sort of like sepia damask-y sort of colours. It's really, really nice with script and all those yummy things. Hopefully I've got all the bits and pieces that I need to complete this task. Oh, here's a piece of paper that I might like to use. And I think I'll put a little bit, I haven't put any textile on yet either. I would maybe like a little piece of the embroidery. Okay, that's done. Oh, sticky. Oh, I need my wet ones. Where are you, wet ones? I need to tidy up. Well, I have tidied up a bit. Okay, well, you know. Oh, I haven't got any textile on here. That's what we need. Got my basket over here. Bring it over here. So I'm going to have a little piece of this somewhere there, and maybe just a little piece of netting or lace or something like that. Okay. Oh, no, not that one. This. Look at that. That'll be really cool somewhere. Okay. I need to just glue that bit up there. Right. Stick down. Okay, so let's move these out of the way. Now I want some more strips to do. Okay, so anyway, we don't want to keep those little bits of paper. I'll keep that one. I don't think I need to keep that one. I'll probably keep that one. I'll only keep it for a little while. I might think, you know, get sick of it. I'll keep that piece. And just showing you the little silly bits. I mean, that will eventually go in the bin if I find that I don't use it. Okay, now we're going to need, oh, I brought this over. I had some bits and pieces in here that I could use, but I forgot about it, so I'll just leave that. Oh, there's some more bits and pieces. Just put those, they've fallen out. Oh, that would have been nice. Anyway, Okay, so my thought was I could have, like, I've got some really cool little stamped things on hemp that I thought could be nice. It may not work, but we'll see. Like this cute bunny. Let's just pull out a few of the little things so that none of those. My little bunny, that one. Maybe one of those. That's a piece of fabric that can go on the fabric. Not those. So these are mostly all hemp. They're not all hemp or antique linen. They're not cotton. And when I stamp those, I have to be very careful that I choose hemps that don't have too big a grain in them, or too big a weave, I should say, because otherwise they don't stamp very well. I'm just pulling out a bit of a selection, as you can see, and then I'll decide what to use, because there's all these lovely stamped things are really cool, and I haven't used them yet. I actually, because I've been stamping on the hemp for a very long time, because I use it a lot in my sewing, and I use a fabric. It's an ink that is good for fabric. Stays on is not indicated for fabric. If you read the back of it, it says it's not indicated for fabric. I was hoping it might be because it's a very good ink, but it's not. It's not permanent. So I use Versa. I think it's VersaCraft or something, and that's a fabric ink. Well, it's for everything, but you can use it on fabric. And what you do is you stamp it, and then you let it dry a few minutes, and then you can you iron it, and in theory it becomes permanent. So I think that's what we'll look at, these ones. I don't think there's. I'm just looking to see if there's anything else. Oh, that one I didn't have, and that's nice. And then we'll just have a little play and see what happens. Okay, who knows if this is going to work. I don't want these to be too big, that's why I'm trimming it off, but basically I was thinking if I put that there, or there, maybe there, and then I'm going to zigzag. I just want to grab, where's my, oh, here it is. Just say this was my journal. Like that could be, so how cool is that? That would just go down. I moved my ruler. That would go down the side. It can be a tuck spot or it can be a belly band. I really like that. So that's going to be that one. I'll put a little bit of glue under there just to hold it in place. Maybe not straight. Okay. Now let me have a look at this one, see what I might like on there. And I might not like anything, or I might like something. I probably should have stamped some on a different colour. This is a different colour linen. This is not hemp, this is linen. But it's vintage linen. Yeah, I quite like him. I think he needs to go, yeah, he needs to go where the writing is. So we'll have to cover that up, unfortunately. Or he could go down there, but then if I trim it, he'll be off. So I think I'll put him over the writing. The writing was a bit bodgy anyway. If I put it like that, you might be able to get a little peekaboo of the writing under there. So that's that one. I mean, some of these are nice. I'm not going to put these things on all of them. I would like a botanical thing happening on one of them, maybe on this one. This is a really long one. I might trim this one down. This one might be trimmed down into 2. Because that's really big. I might trim that down into 2, and that can just be, it can become a tuck spot. 2 tuck spots they will be. So that way I can see them better how I might like to do them. Bunny's so cute. Now, where's my glory box? Oh, here it is. Just want to go to my glory box. I don't think I've got anything in my glory box that's small enough. I was thinking if I had something really small, Oh, here's the butterflies, but I think they might be too big. Let's just fussy cut out a butterfly. Those ones might be all right. Oh, those are perfect. Perfect. You see, I do have something. I could always resort to the stickers, but the thing about the stickers is I don't want to stitch over the stickers. I don't want them to, you know, gooey up my machine. And let's just see these images here quickly, if there's anything that I feel like might be of any use. There's some Mrs. Cogs. No. Okay. So I'm just going to quickly fussy cut out. Love these butterflies. Try not to cut their antennas off as I normally do. Okay. So I also don't throw out these strips because sometimes, and also the paper ones, like these sorts of things, they're really good. Not that one because it's short, but if it were longer, you can hinge, you know, flip outs and stuff with those. So, and I also keep the cardstock ones, even though they are a little bit more bulky than the paper ones. But if it's pretty, I do keep it, and I will hinge it with the cardstock. Oh, I chopped off a bit of his wing. Doesn't matter. I'll just get rid of that bit there. And I was thinking like a little butterfly would be cool on there. Yes, I like that. I do like that. He's going on there, I've decided. Oh, look at my glue. It's got what do you call that? It's got a valley in it because I've been pushing down in the center. Okay, that's that one. So those ones have been decided. That one's been decided. I like the butterflies. And I'm going to cut out this blue one. Okay. I'm just whizzing along here, guys. Don't want to waste time fussy cutting. Oh dear, so many things to do. So little time. Oh, what did I dream about? Oh God, I had the weirdest dream. So I think I did dream a little bit about, you know, work and stuff. But the dream that I really remember was, before I woke up, was that I dreamt that I went to the thrift store here, and they had koalas, like real koalas. And so I was like, oh no, you can't sell koalas at the thrift store. I have to save those. So I brought these little baby koalas home, and they were really cute. And then I was like stressing because I was like, what am I going to feed them? We don't have any eucalyptus trees here. What am I going to feed them? And then I was, in my dream, I was thinking, why did you take the koalas? Now you don't know what to feed them. That was my dream. Isn't that stupid? Oh dear, just crazy. Did you hear about my dream, Lulu?
Yeah.
I dreamt about koalas. Huh? She said, interesting. Oh gosh, she's a teenager. Dearie me. Okay, he's going to go down there, I think. Don't want his wing to stick out too far. I think I'll leave that, or do I feel like I need maybe just a little bit of texture up the top? Possibly. Just a little piece. Let's see, I might just like a little piece of that up there, or there. Yeah, there. Okay, just put a little bit of glue there to hold it. Okay, that's that one. And then I've got this one here. And this one, I think I would keep it like so. So maybe that top piece will be lost. And I'm wondering if I would like a butterfly on that one. Okay. trying not to lose his antennas. They're so drawn so finely, you can hardly see them anyway. Okay. Oh, I do like him there. Really nice. Butterfly is beautiful. Oh, look at the big chunk of glue I got there. You go back on there. Just stay there. Where will I wipe my finger on this piece of paper here? Because I don't have any wet ones, as you know. Okay. And I am already going to... No, maybe I won't trim it off. You never know. I might do a bigger journal. And then what about on this one? So this one too, I have to think that it might have a bigger journal, or I might need it for a smaller journal. And I have this cute bee on a piece of linen. Let's see if I like him. Yep, I like him, and I want him flying down. I like things flying down. I feel like they're flying into the scene and not out of it. So I like him. And then I've got this one here. Again, need to remind myself of how big. And what would I like on this one? I wish I had a little bird. I didn't have a little bird, did I? Oh, I know where I might have a little bird. Just a second. Considering we've got time, it's only 36 minutes. I'll have a look in here and see if there's anything little in here. Even little flowers I've got in here. Like these little things could be good too. Yeah, I'm going to put that on there somewhere. Otherwise, what was I going to do with that? I think I like it on the piece of fabric. And then I'll see if there's anything. Oh, there's these little graphics fairy butterflies are good too. Yes. But I never seem to be able to find a home for them. There we go. Okay, just wait till it's... Don't say anything yet. Just wait until it's stitched. And I really like this one. Oh, I hope I can keep all of this one. I'll use that in a bigger journal. And let's just go to the birds and see if there are any little birds in here. Here's a little birdie. Perfect. So we're going to have a little birdie on there. Or what about this birdie? He's got no feet. I chopped his feet off. No, I don't like him. He's the wrong colour. He was just cut out of some book, random book. I don't know what book I cut him out of. Oh, I like that seagull. None of that. I think this bird is the best. And I've got some more over here. Those are not printed. Those are just printed on regular copy paper. So I would want them to be stronger. I've got lots of these. I would have to tear them. Ooh. There's a pop of colour. Forgot about those. These are from the Graphics Fairy Premium Membership Group. I think I like that one more. And where am I going to put it? There. Let's just get a bit of glue on it. Yep. That's where it's going. Okay, good. Okay, so now the next job is close the glue. Move things out of the way because the sewing machine is coming on screen, I hope. Okay, I'm going to zigzag. Now, you could decide to zigzag with your preferred darker colour thread. I'm going to zigzag with just my off-white thread because I like that. And that's what I tend to use the most. So I think I'll go with that. helps. I'm pushing my pedal. Nothing is happening. It's because my machine is turned off. Just so you know. And I'm just going to feed one in, there's a bit of glue on there, one in after the other, hopefully without any issues. It's a time saver and a thread saver. There's no need to backstitch, none whatsoever. And I'll trim that, and there you have it. You see that? And I've lost my page. Where's my page gone? Oh, it's under there. We'll look at it afterwards. I'll stitch them all and then we can look at it. So now you see why I wasn't putting too much glue, just in the centre. Everything is being caught by the stitching. They probably would look nice with a bit of darker thread. Maybe I'll do that one with dark thread, and no, I think I like that one with beige thread. Let's have a look at this one. Yeah, really cool. So there's that one, so you can see better. That one I was going to do darker. I think I'll do this one dark. No, I'll do that one darker, and this one I'll do the beige. Okay, so I'll pull that one out. I'm going to change my thread if you don't mind. I love these. What fun. So there's that one. Okay. Oh, I saw I have another strip there I could use. Get my thread. So I've got my charcoaly sort of grey, bluey sort of thread. Very similar colour actually to that butterfly. And I'm just going to put that in. Hopefully it won't take me forever. I can hear my daughter munching on something. Ever since she was little, precisely at 4 o'clock she has to have afternoon tea. Like, even her body knew, even without looking at the clock, that it was that time. It was afternoon tea time. Okay, ready for it? So yeah, why don't you all let me know, what do you prefer? Do you like the zigzag, the darker zigzag, or the lighter colour zigzag, or both? I'd love to know your thoughts on that. And also, when you're zigzagging down, if you put a thin strip like I did there, you just want to make sure you catch everything. Okay, so we are done. Oh, I think I like the dark stitching. Okay, let's do a summary of what happened. Okay, so move this out of the way. I'll stand up. We'll grab our page here. Or even like this sort of page I often have in there, or a book page, but I don't seem to have any book pages here. I'll have to go into my box. I can't be bothered to do that. Just seeing. Okay, just say this is our. Just say this is our. Like, you can have it on there, but it's also would be really nice on a page. How nice is that? Actually, probably I would put it on this side, so that way the wing didn't come out. So that's what they're going to look like there, and that's a bigger one. So that's with the darker stitching, and then these are done with the lighter stitching. I have a feeling, well, I don't mind the lighter stitching. I don't know if you can see that. I'll tilt it that way. don't know. But I like the lighter stitching as well. So I guess it depends on the tones of your journal. And there's that one. And then there's this one here. Really like that. This one here. Here. Oh, I've just had another thought. Well, I think we'll do that tomorrow. And there's that one there. So that is my project today, guys. I hope you liked it. And I will be back tomorrow. This was really fun. I want to make more of these really fast. Did you see that? Only 45 minutes. So thank you for watching, and I will be back tomorrow. Bye.